Hey everybody, Tom Schreiner with the OutdoorCookStore.com, and we're up here in Northern California coast, town of Gualala. We just went out and got some rockfish. So what we're going to do is, I got my old pal Jim here. He's been fishing these waters up here for like 40 years. He's going to go ahead and fillet this, show you how we're going to fillet this, and then we're going to deep fry. So we'll run you through that preparation. So take it away, Jimmy.
Okay, what we have here is our basic copper rockfish. And what we're going to do to make the cleaning easy of the intestines and stuff is we just come in behind the side dorsal fins and run this right up through the anus cavity, out like that. Come in behind the gill plate here, cut right on down through the meat, right to the spine, and then just push the knife right towards the tail end of the fish. Not cutting through the tail. You want to leave this lower part connected. It makes it easier to get the meat off the fillet, or actually the skin off the fillet. And again, on the top, just cut down to the bone, push it right out towards the tail. Again, not cutting through the tail. Now you can flip that over, get the skin side down, use your knife and just go between the fillet and the skin, and push these right off into nice little piles of fillets here for you. Do the same thing on the other side, just lay it flat, skin side down, push your knife right between the hide and the fillet, and off it comes. Now next what we're going to do is take the rib cage meat off of these fillets. Now if you come in along the back side of the rib cage here, you can cut down and then curve it outward. End up saving a lot of your meat that way. Just get down to the bone plate there and twist your knife out. Same thing with this up here. Just cut in and twist it out. What you're left with is a rib cage like that, full of bone. So we just discard that, and then you have a clean, boneless, skinless fillet. Thank you very much. Enjoy the great outdoors.
Okay, Jim's over here finishing up prepping the fish for our fish fry. I wanted to briefly just show the equipment that we're going to be using for this operation. Now, this is Bayou Classic aluminum fish cooking kit. This kit comes complete with everything you see here, except for the propane tank, of course. We have our burner and frame, and this is a high-pressure burner. We've got an aluminum stock pot with a perforated fry basket and 5-inch thermometer. So this gives you everything you need to do any frying or any kind of camp cooking that you'd like to do. So you can pick this up at our main website, theoutdoorcookstore.com. So stop by and see us, and what we're going to do now is get the oil going, and we'll be back in a little bit and fry up some of this fish for you. Okay, we're back, and we've got our oil heated up to 350.
350.
And we've got some California rock cod, fresh caught today, and Jim is going to run us through his little beer batter recipe. So go ahead.
What we like to do with this is I've been soaking this in a beer. You can use a light beer or to a heavy ale, but personal taste. And we soak it in there for an hour or so, and then we'll remove it and kind of put it on a paper towel to take off some excess moisture. Then we'll go into an egg batter, where we just put a thin coat of egg on it, let the excess drip off, and then right into the beer batter. And what I've done with this beer batter, you can see, is I haven't turned it into a batter. I left it just the powder, which I like better because it puts a thinner coat on there. You taste more of the fish and less of the breading. We just prefer to do it that way over the years, so it comes out pretty good. Then after you put a nice thin coating on there, you can just take these pieces and you put them right into your oil, which you've preheated to approximately 350 degrees. And just be careful as you place these into the oil. And just let those drop right down inside there. And you can put about 10 at a time and keep it within the same cooking range. If you start putting too much in there, you're not going to know which ones you just put in and the ones you had just put in earlier. So keep it 5-10 pieces or so. We're just going to do these 3.
And that should probably only take, what, about 2 minutes maybe?
It takes about 2 to 4 minutes, depending on how many pieces you just put in there. This shouldn't take long at all. These things will float back up to the surface here when they've got a good cook on them. Okay, now we've got these things cooking there in 3 to 4 minutes. They'll come out, be a nice light golden brown. Just take those out. Put them right into your pan, let them cool down just a little bit before you grab them, and it'll be some of the best fish you've ever had.
Well, that looks pretty hot, but I can't wait. I gotta give it a try. I gotta give it a try. Oh, that looks good.
Perfectly cooked.
That is really freaking good. Look at this. Look at how...
We're about 2.5 minutes on this.
That's just nice and moist inside. It's not oily. That is freaking good.
That is very, very tender, excellent tasting. You don't taste a lot of the breading.
Nope.
Because it has a thin, thin coat. Where with the wet batter, you're loading it up with all that extra oil and breading, which you just don't need on this rockfish. It's just absolutely superb.
That is good. That is excellent. Jim, thanks a lot for sharing that with us, and I am going to dig in with this stuff, because this is excellent, folks. So, hey, listen, thanks for checking us out. Check out our site, theoutdoorcookstore.com, for all your outdoor cooking needs, and visit us on the blog for more cooking tips and recipes. So, we will see you next time.